How's it going, Commander? So for today's video, we do have 60 V-Bucks available, we do have some decent mission rewards, but I'm also excited to let you know we did get another update to Save the World. We got an update on the whole gameplay of it, or lack of thereof. I'll explain to you in a minute. But we also do have the brand new Lord Zedd bundle in the item shop, the iconic arch rival or arch enemy of the Power Rangers, and we do have the brand new Street Ronin Kendo bundle, which I gotta admit looks really cool, although it reminds me of a gimmicky Green Goblin from Spider-Man. But before any of that, if you commanders want to support me, please follow or subscribe depending on the platform, leave a like, and hey, maybe leave a comment, would be most appreciated. Starting off in the item shop, we got the brand new Lord Zedd bundle, which looks incredible. Looking at the bundle, comes with Lord Zedd himself, the arch enemy of the Power Rangers, and he looks incredible. The Z-Saf pickaxe, which again looks incredible as well, and the Lord Zedd's magic emote. I love it. I love how they're bringing in other characters from the Power Rangers, not just the heroes. I'm wondering if we're going to get Rita Revolta as well, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that. Power Rangers bundle is still here, still love them. We got the brand new Street Ronin Kendo bundle, along with the brand new Recoil AV bundle. Looking at the Street Ronin bundle, comes with Street Ronin Kendo, which I love the design actually. Love the helmet with the scars on it. We also got the Bug Basher back bling and the pickaxe of the same name. The pickaxe actually looks really cool. We got the batting practice emote, which that's kind of like why I said earlier this reminds me of a gimmicky Green Goblin from Spider-Man, mostly because of the glider that he's got right there. And we got the Kendo's Calling, which I love the weapons wrap. The animation on the dragon is beautiful. We got Triggerfish back. We got the brand new Options emote. We also got the return of Get Gritty, Everybody Loves Me, Frolic, Business Up Front, Skyward, Boys a Liar, and Dancing Domino. The TMNT bundle are still here, but we do got the return of the Turtlefo bundle, as well as Casey Jones, one of my favorite characters in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Kai Cenat is still here, along with the Mercedes AMG GT63S. No Sweat section, same as before. Ruby Joltara, Poise Playmaker, Recon Specialist, Backlash, Surf Witch, Lace and Power Cord, Peacemaker is still available. Battle Ready, we got the return of Bronto, Abyss, Plastic Patroller, Toy Trooper, Sunflower, Kaedu, Astral Axe, Coral Cruiser, Glum Bunny, Special Forces, and Trooper. We do have the brand new Shogun Tabby kicks, which I gotta admit, I actually like the styles of these. These are actually really cool. We also got the return of Hime, Cat's Claw, the perfect glider. We got the Wolves bundle with Moonpunk Ion and Wolves by Selena Gomez with Marshmallows. Grumble Gang is back. Nick Fury is back with Spider-Woman, Captain America still here, Ant-Man and Iron Legion are still here. These 4 kicks will be rotating out tomorrow afternoon. We got 3 brand new jam tracks, one of them Wildberry Lilette by Nina Chuba. We got Chegwe by Ludmilla, or Ludmilla, I have no idea who these people are. And then I'm wondering if I'm going to butcher this. Prohibida pra mim Grason by Charlie Brown Jr. I don't know if I butchered that or not, but I've never heard of these guys before. I'm actually interested in listening to them. The Jaeger 619 is still here, vehicle accessories are the same, Patrick Mahomes is going to be leaving, Gorillas are still here, and same special offers and bundles as before. Now, moving on to our mission rewards, we do have 60 V-Bucks available, 25 available in a Power Level 15 Fight the Storm mission, and in a Power Level 46 Repair the Shelter, we got 35. Combine that with your daily missions, that is 140 to 190 V-Bucks for the day. But that is not all. In a Power Level 19 Retrieve the Data, we do have the Vacuum Tube Sword, which is a really great melee weapon to use, one of my favorites actually. Unlike the Storm Blade, which causes explosions and deals damage to the husks around you, very close to you, the Vacuum Tube Sword chain lightnings to faraway husks, dealing incredible damage. So, Storm Blade only works if the husks are up close and personal to you. The Vacuum Tube Sword, really great if you got husks around just a little bit out of your reach. Let's see here. Power level 34, if I remember correctly. Here we go. Repair the shelter. We got the floor launcher, which is a really great trap to use if you want to keep husks away from your objective. Just point the ramps above the floor launcher away from your objective and it sends them backwards. Or if your objective is close to the edge of the map, you're able to point the ramp towards the edge and it sends the husks flying off of the map, immediately deleting them. Over in Canny Valley, power level, here we go, 58, Hunt the Titans. I believe it's right here. We got the Terminator and the Stabsworth the Third. The Terminator is an LMG that feels like you're shooting a bottomless pit of ammunition, and you're able to change it to whatever element you want, which is beautiful. The Stabsworth the Third, it's a decent melee weapon to use, not really one of my favorites, but you are able to change it to whatever element you want, and the great thing about this weapon is you are able to perk it up with nothing but attack speed. You are basically wielding a chainsaw with this melee weapon. I've seen other Save the World content creators like Beast, A1 Get This Money, and I think maybe Archer use this weapon with nothing but attack speed at its max, and it is hilarious to watch. Let's see here, power level 64, yep. Hunt the Titans again. We got the Razor Blade, which is a decent semi-burst assault rifle to use. Damage isn't really there, but with Affliction, it really doesn't matter. Wooden Floor Spikes, as I've mentioned before, great for the lower to mid missions, not really optimal for the end game missions. But if you perk this up a lot and use as much as possible, you're able to just immediately delete husks, especially ones that are stupid enough to walk over and get slowed down by it. Let's see, oops, over by Twine Peaks, and a power level 100, Ride the Lightning mission. Here we go. We got Electro Pulse Penny. She is a constructor with the Commander perk. Fully contained. Enemies that melee attack structures affected by base take 44 base damage. This is extra damage to give to any sort of husks that even think about attacking your base. And on all honesty, you can just sit back, relax, and watch the damage happen along with all the traps that you've placed. This is like one of the best heroes to use if you want to play, lazily. Let's see here. We also got 2 legendary survivors available. One of them in a power level 108, Evacuate the Shelter, and the other one in a power level 116, Eliminate and Collect. As I've mentioned before, survivors aren't necessary to power up your power level and gain access to all these more difficult missions here, which in turns give you all these great rewards. Let's see, power level 124, here we go. Hunt the Titans, we got the Broadside, an incredible offensive trap to use if you know how to use correctly. Remember, place this in front of another wall. The cannonballs bounce back and forth, doing multiple damage. And the Clax is a great melting melee weapon to use. If you pair this up with like Paleo Luna, all you need to do, one hit to a husk and watch his health bar melt away. It's honestly a really fun weapon to use. And let's see, in the Save the World item shop, we got 2 Smorgasbord Llamas available. These give you nothing but legendary items. From weapons to traps to heroes, survivors, anything you can think of. As you can see, I got the choice of either the 3rd best SMG, the Monsoon, or the Super Shredder. I would pick the Monsoon. Let's see. The Vindertech Slammer, I don't think this is one of the Vindertech weapons that got a buff from the recent update. And the Neon Sight, a decent melee weapon to use. We got Marathon Hype, who comes with the Commander perk Long Rush, increases bull rush distance by 6 tiles. Bull Rush is actually an incredibly useful ability, especially with mini bosses, as long as they're not smashers. These are able to send husks flying off in any sort of direction, especially if they're attacking a weak part of your builds. Or Sentinel Hype, who has the Commander perk Going and Going, increases decoy duration by 6 seconds. Decoys are incredibly useful and very, very powerful. They're able to take husks' attentions away from you or the builds and just deals quite a bit of damage if you got the right perk for it. But, as I've mentioned before, it all depends on the person who purchases these llamas. You can have a completely different loadout compared to what I have on my screen, so log on in and see what kind of rewards you got waiting for you. Also, did want to let you guys know that we did get that brand new update for Save the World, a new Slice of Life update, where now you are no longer needed to stay in the mission to complete your quest. So, for example, you need to destroy a specific amount of items like teddy bears, TVs, or generators or anything like that in Save the World. All you need to do, just go into a mission, complete that quest, and hop back out. That is as simple as that, and you are able to complete and save your progress with that mission. That can be either for V-Bucks, that could be either for ventures, that could be for anything. So let's say, for example, you're in ventures, you need to destroy, like, let's say, mailboxes or chandeliers, and you got probably 15 out of 20 from the last mission. All you need to do, hop into another game by yourself in private if you do not want to complete that mission, find those 5 chandeliers, then log out. That's it. And you save your progression and you get the rewards either way. I love this. This is beautiful because, in my opinion, it feels like this would actually keep players from just jumping into a mission, doing their quests, and then just doing nothing else and letting their other teammates do the mission for them. I believe this will actually help so many other players who do want to play Save the World without having some stupid AFK teammate not doing anything at all. I love it. And that about does it for today. I personally am excited for the whole update of Save the World. This is gotta be the first time in years Fortnite has given us updates for Save the World back to back to back. First, it was the whole no longer able to drop items for players, which I still think is very bad. I still think they could have fixed it up because this was a completely nuclear option to a quick fix. But either way, I'm happy that they're even giving us updates. But this update now, it's actually really good. I honestly love it. And the reason being is because I've been in games where multiple people have just gone in, wanted to do their missions for either their V-Bucks or for continuing their quest line, and just do nothing else. They don't build around the base, they don't put any traps, they don't fight any of the husks, they just let other people do the mission for them, and they're just completely AFK. Hate those kinds of people. Hopefully this actually persuades them to go ahead and go into private missions so that they can just go in, get their missions done, get out. That's it. And we get more people actually wanting to play the game and work together with our teams. That is going to be incredible. But other than that, if you guys like my content, why not leave a like? And if you guys want to get more updates regarding the game, why not drop a follow? Until then, as always, stay safe and game on!